All right. Hey, okay, so I'm excited. I feel like this is like day one dive in, right? Like, oh, so exciting. Okay, so the very first thing that I think is super important is that we go over your coach online office because it's your office. You need to know how it works, you need to know how to navigate it. And most importantly, you need to know how to change your you need to really words, Erin. Like, okay, direct deposit. To set up your direct deposit. That is what I was trying to get across to all of you. All right. So listen, remember in that last video when I was like, hey, BT dubs, like it's realness, it's very real in this team. Like perfection does not exist. Thank God. Because perfection doesn't exist in real life either. All right, so I'm going to do a share screen before I start rambling on about something completely different. And I'm going to share with you. I never really know how to do this. Okay, share screen. Here we go. Okay, this is your main page. So when you log into the Beachbody account that you created, okay, this is the page that you're going to come to. All right, from here, we're going to scroll over Coach, and we are going to go into Coach Online Office. So this is what you're paying, basically your $15.95 or $16.95 a month for, which is pretty incredible because it has a lot of really good stuff. And as you get further into the business, you'll learn a little bit more about this and we'll dive more into it. I'm not going to show you everything right now because it can be very overwhelming. And further along down the line, as you get, like I said, further into this business, we'll go over that stuff. But right now I'm going to go over some very few basic things that you need to know. So here you are. Here's your online office. This right here, your coach ID. Okay. You need to know that. That is just something that you always want to know. You're going to need it if you're ever doing an online chat with Beachbody. You might need it if somebody is asking you for your coach ID because maybe they didn't wait for a link for you to send to them. You're going to want to always know your coach ID. Sorry, my mouth is super dry. And so you are, yes, you need to know that. Okay. So then as we scroll down here, you're going to see that, and this will change a little bit, but your upline sponsor, that is your personal coach. So that might not be me. You might have another coach in this team, and that's what you're going to see there. Your upline diamond. Now, if your coach is a diamond, you will see their name there. If your coach is not a diamond, then you will most likely see my name there. And of course, and it might not be my name. It might be a different coach on this name, on this team. It's just going to depend on who your personally sponsored coach is. And then pretty soon you will see me there as your Star Diamond coach. But here's the other thing too. Lots of coaches are pushing like crazy right now in this team and rocking it. So you'll probably see your personally sponsored coach there as well. So that just kind of gives you an idea. Okay. All right, here we go. The very first thing that I want you guys to know how to do is to set up your direct deposit. So you're going to scroll over my business and you're going to click down onto my EFT management, okay? And then this is where you're going to put your information in for your direct deposit, all right? Otherwise, it takes forever for checks to get to you, and I want to say they charge like $2 to send you a check. We get paid on Thursdays, okay? And remember, they're all the way out in California, so depending on what time zone you're in, it's, you might wake up and check it at like 5 a.m. and it hasn't hit yet. Don't panic. It will show up. Okay, the next thing that I want you to be able to know is your orders. Oh, underneath, so you go into my business and you have my orders. That is where you can check your personal orders, and that is also where you can check your customers' orders as you grow your business. Okay. And in there, you will be able to check on your customers' shipping tracking numbers. You'll be able to find all of that in there, which is nice. Because there are times when people will delete their emails and they always have you to back them up. Okay. The next thing that I want to go over, because I think that this is very important. So there are going to be some of you that are going to come in this business and you're going to just come out the gate running, right? You know, maybe you are just like, okay, I am here. You know, the situation in your life right now is that you have lots of time to focus on this and you just want to dive right in. Okay. Sales and marketing tab is a phenomenal tab. Business tools is very, very important. When you click on business tools, it is going to give you a phenomenal list of all the things that you need. Scroll on down and you'll see there's even coach training. There are trainings in your back office, you guys. There's a lot of stuff in here. I would suggest that in spare time, and some of you might be laughing because you're like, what spare time? I know, I get it. But if you have spare time, absolutely stumble around back here, play around with it, get comfortable with it, click on random things. You never know what you might find, right? So get comfortable doing that. Videos. This is a video library of every program that exists in Beachbody, and it also has videos for Shakeology. You, more than likely, probably got a video from one of your coaches explaining the challenge pack that you purchased when you signed up as a coach. Or you bought your challenge pack, fell in love, and now you're like, you decided to be a coach, but at one point or another, you probably saw a video. And if my computer wasn't being ridiculous right now, right here in this area would be a video that would show up. It would be really great if it did it right now. That would make me really happy, but it doesn't seem to want to do that because I really want to show you how we share videos. Okay, moving on. We'll come back to that. Okay, here's another thing that's extremely important. I'm going to go back into business tools. Coach link generator. This is awesome. This is what you are going to use when you send links to your customers. Okay, so these are people that you have carried on a beautiful, wonderful conversation with. You know a lot about their life. You know their needs, you know their goals, you know a little bit about them personally. That's the only reason you would be sending them a challenge pack link, or link to a program, or link to Shakeology. This is the easiest way to do it. Punch in your coach ID, enter your username. Mine's obviously easy because everything in my life is now OneFitMama4. Submit. And this is what it does. Everything now has my coach ID right there. Okay? So when the person that I copy and paste this link to, the moment they click on that, it's automatically going to connect them to me. Okay? So I don't need to tell them, okay, fill out this form, just put in my coach ID number, all this other stuff. No. Beachbody's going to take care of that for me and for them, because I've used a link from the coach link generator and said, hey, guess what? Here it is. Less steps for them. Okay? And they have it broken down for you guys. Isn't this amazing? Challenge packs, fitness programs. Yes, we have things in Spanish. Nutrition and supplements. It's all right there. Okay? So that's pretty stinking awesome. And it makes your life so much easier. So much easier. And the good news is, at the time of this video, they're actually going to be rolling out a mobile app that will allow us to get into our back office. I don't know that the coach link generator is going to be on there, but if it is, that will be awesome. But at some point we will have access through an app to our online office, which is super amazing. Let's just see if we can get the video library to open up again. So I went back into video library and it just doesn't work. Oh, I wish I could move my computer, but I can't. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I will, basically what happens here, let me explain it to you. When a video shows up, what happens is the video will play, and at the bottom of the video, there's going to be a share button that you can click. When you click that share button, what pops up to the right of the video is a link that you can copy and then paste and send to somebody so that they can watch the video. Here's the cool thing about the video. The cool thing about it is that basically what it's going to do is connect them right to you once again. So let's just say that person watches that video and they get so gosh darn excited that they just cannot wait, and they go ahead and they decide to create a membership, and maybe they just dive in there like, yep, I want the challenge pack, I'm good. By going through that video, it automatically connects them to you, because everything done through your back office, okay, has your Coach ID number on it. So they are directly connected to you. All right. And that's why it's really, really important. It's really important, you guys, to get familiar with your back office and to play around with it. And then if I click home, it's going to bring me back to this main page. Really quick, I'll show you a couple other things. What am I doing over here? Coach breaking news. These are just important announcements. Think of it as like the memo that you would get at work from your boss. Okay. That's what these are right here. All right, so play around in that a little bit. And then news and training. There's training videos back here. So don't be afraid to dive into those, guys, you know? And also it gives really good breakdowns, lots of different things for all of you. So those right now, though, are what I would say the most important for you in this moment with your online office. Okay, so I want you to go ahead and get comfortable with that. As you scroll through and have questions, of course, ask. And here's something that I would love for you guys to do. I would really love for all of you to get comfortable posting in our team page or in your team page, depending on when you're watching this video and where your team is at. It's a great way to build a relationship with the coaches on your team. It's the relationships that are going to keep you here. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you. It's the relationships that will keep you here, the ones that you build. And it's because, here's the thing, it's going to get a little difficult. We're going to have moments where it's going to be hard. And it's this team environment that is really just makes the biggest difference. So don't be afraid to post in that team wall. That is what it's there for. Okay? So get comfortable and get confident in using that, because there's a team of people here that are ready to support you. Okay? We work as a family, and it doesn't matter who your personal coach is. All that matters is that you get the support that you need and want. Okay? So get confident in doing that. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you in our next training.